I'm gone, you talking on my neck. Oh baby, can I call you baby? You're always crazy.
All right, what's up, guys?
How much? How's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
Great.
Good. Okay, so it's Comet. I am here with Sando and Ruin. What's up?
Not a whole lot. We just got done with the Junction show last weekend. It was an amazing time. There was a great turnout, and I won the UHRS Up and Coming Artist Award for this year, and it was presented by Comets Crew herself. So thank you, and it was an amazing time. Like we really showed out, and I think everybody showed out.
It was a great time. Overall, the night went absolutely phenomenal. I thought it was going to be a little bit iffy at the start because I wasn't used to that spot, but Junctions came through and actually showed out as it should, and it was a great time.
Yeah.
So, and I got to meet a lot of new faces, and my brother won the award, which is absolutely amazing, and he deserves every single bit of it. So, yeah.
I was doing some research and I noticed, I think, a few days right before the UHRS 1 awards shows even started, you put out a song called Champion. Now, let me ask you, was that a manifestation purpose for you to get this award?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, 100%. Manifestation has been a big thing in my life the last year and a half or so, and I believe that anything you want in this life, just by putting positive energy out in the world, and keep on repeating. I'm here. You're already there in your mind. You got it. So I told myself I was the champion, and I got that. I got that. So,
You locked it in?
yeah, I made it happen.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, and then I wanted to ask you guys something else. I noticed that you have an EP together. Is it Dark Temptation?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Tell me about that.
One night we were like, we're the duo, so we need to have a project together instead of singles. So we sat down and we were like, you know what? Let's bring back like the old like hip hop scene. So we started doing a bunch of like dark R&B and a bunch of up and dancey type of stuff. And then we sat down and within 30 minutes we had 5 songs and we were like, oh my god. And the presence from his mom and like dad, they came in and they were like, oh, you need to drop this, you need to do this. And then, it was set in stone from there. We just had a great time doing it.
It was amazing. Honestly, that album was one of my favorite projects I worked on. I did all the production and everything on that album. So I put my all into that, and Ruin, he showed out crazy for that. That was our first really projects together. We had made a couple songs together before that, but they probably won't ever be dropped. So that was our really first collaboration album, and
Yes.
that was a statement for sure.
So if that's your first EP that you guys have dropped together, how many unreleased tracks do you have made together?
I'd say probably in the 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
And we've only known each other for a select few months.
Yeah.
So the grind doesn't stop for both of us. And we're just setting stone to be together and crush the music soon.
Did you guys, are you guys brothers?
No, we're not.
No.
Okay.
We get
We get it a lot.
Like every single show, everywhere we go, honestly.
I think maybe it's just because you're both young.
Yeah, probably.
Honestly, doing the same thing, both being young in the scene.
Yes, and it's actually, that is I wanted to talk about that as well. Being young in this rap scene is amazing. The opportunities that are available for us right now, for myself and Ruin, since he's joined the scene 3 months ago, he's already had 4 shows. And
Congratulations.
makes so much noise. Our songs are getting played at all the universities around here. It's insane. So if anybody is thinking about getting into the music, I just do it. There's so many opportunities. It really is.
I'm glad you touched base on that. I actually wanted to ask both of you, who introduced you to this? How did you get involved? How did you meet Frank?
I met Frank through the Nocturnal show last year. So there was, he does the Nocturnal tour every year. And I reached out to him actually. He was looking for openers for pros. I was mind blown. So I reached out, we got in connects, we started talking, I promoted the hell out of that show. I put out 2 videos, 3 videos every week, and he gave me a really good spot. He gave me I was one of the headliners actually. So it was a really amazing night, and but who got me into the scene was Hippie Jr. So I met him a year and a half ago.
Shout out Hippie Junior.
Shout out to Hippie and Nurse and all those boys. They really have done a lot for me and Ruin. So I couldn't thank them more. Honestly, they're part of our family and we love those boys. So big shout out.
Would you consider those guys to be some of your mentors?
100%.
100%.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in this community that I really look up to, and Hippie he's put himself, he's been helping me since the beginning. He walked into the bar. I was doing an open mic performance down at Bridie Boys, this random bar downtown, and him and the whole rap crew walked in. I was mind blown, so I just kept performing. I went as hard as I could. I had no backing track. Like I had no clue what I was doing, and they seen something. So I'm really happy they pushed me to be where I am now.
You just knew that was your time to shine. That's good. Sometimes that's what you have to do, is you have to command the stage, and it's never planned.
Absolutely. No, it's never planned like that. Our last show, so that was,
Yeah,
I think we commanded that stage pretty well.
great. Yeah, we did awesome. Even the crowd presence were so phenomenal.
It was amazing.
The way he works the crowd is I love that. As soon as he gets on the mic and he says something, it's just full on for him, and that's what I absolutely adore.
Thank you.
And his crowd stage and even his stage presence are just. And for goes as my mentor, I will say, his mother and father are the reason why I'm still going. So big shout out to Dave and Renee.
Yes, big shout out.
And him, he got me into the music scene. So
I'm glad you brought up Dave and Renee. That was a big topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about as well. I have seen all the way from Alberta how much of a presence they have, for one, in the scene and an influence on the young people trying to create things. What else can you say about that?
So, Dave and Renee are my parents, and they, crazy enough, met through TikTok, doing mental health and addictions. They were doing mental health and addictions work, trying to help out people who are struggling, and that's what I've always wanted to do, is help people that want to feel heard. I've always said, just trying to make kids like me feel heard. So they met through TikTok, came here. I moved here, and it blew my mind, the love and the respect they have for each other, as a family and as friends. They push me every day to be a better person, because I see them being good people every day, and bettering themselves. So they push us every day. We'll be making music in my room, bumping beats, whatever. I'll be putting something together. They'll run in and be like, yo, what the hell is that? Every single time they'll be like, what is that? Actually, sometimes they don't. And I'm like, okay, that's not the one. So they're kind of they do a lot for us.
yeah, we bounce off them a lot.
Yeah.
And it's great because they're amazing. And I like to call them my mother and father now, because they've done so much for me, and they've made me to what I am right now when it comes to the music scene, because they're amazing son, and they embrace me as a son of theirs. So I appreciate that heavily.
Dave, Renee, you guys are the adopted East Coast mom and dad from Comets Crew. Thank you. Honestly, no, that's how they made me feel. Online, they made me feel very comfortable coming over here, and right away, both of them approached me in the building, and there was no hesitation. Introduction was right away, big smiles, nothing but friendly, and just welcoming.
That's all they ever try to be, really. That's all we ever try to do, is welcoming, especially when there's somebody new in our community. That's all we ever want to do.
So how important is progressive entertainment to you guys?
Progressive entertainment's done a lot for us.
Yes, a lot. I'm not too big on anyone myself. I'm still getting used to everyone, but I will say I appreciate them a lot for even the show opportunities and the promoting they do as well for me and him.
Yes.
So it's been great, and I'm still looking forward to getting to know all of them a lot more and seeing where it takes us.
So for future, do you guys have anything right up your sleeve, halfway up the sleeve? What you thinking in about a year? Tell me where you're at.
Well, if you want timelines, so tomorrow we have a new song coming out called Cut Deep, and it is it's almost rock vibes. It's really, really heavy and emotional, and with Ruin's vocals on there, absolute mind-blowing. So we have that coming out. I have a solo album of my own coming out. You guys be on the lookout for that, because I'm not sure about the name yet, so keep your eyes out. And we're just gonna keep rocking the stage and keep pushing music out every single day.
I'm thinking about, by next year, at least 7,000 people in the crowd. That's my goal.
That's it.
I want to sell out mile one.
What about travel?
Oh, I want to go all across the world.
100%.
100%. I need to go everywhere. And I'm only 18 right now, he is also only 18, and the more opportunities we get in this music stuff, the more it can become possible. So
It's always been the dream. That's really, I feel like anybody in the scene, that's the dream, is to become, you know, stable enough to just be able to travel the world and do shows everywhere off their music, you know?
Who wouldn't want to live off their dream?
That's it. That's it. I love it. And I feel like having progressive entertainment and people music community in the scene is really like pushing the young community, because there's a lot of new guys in this community, and all the OGs are really putting in the work to give us a stage and give us, you know, make our names heard. So like it's insane. I appreciate everybody in this community. I'm not even from Newfoundland, and I feel like they've welcomed me like I'm from here, and I couldn't appreciate it more.
I feel like I've noticed quite a bit of buzz happening on the East Coast recently. I mean, you have Prowse coming from the UK. He's come here more than once, and I think planning on coming here again soon too, right?
Yes, he's playing on June 13th. We have the Pros show. Ruin and I are opening up the Pros, and
which is gonna be great.
it's going to be an amazing time. That is also at Junctions, so the tickets are available now for that show. So go get your tickets now. And
Okay, Junctions for 40% off too.
Code Junctions 40% off. Yeah, remember that. But we have a lot of traction has been happening on the East Coast. Yeah, I've noticed with I think it's J.R. Slaughter and Yaru, a couple of the boys from Nova Scotia. There's Eliza and Tushrill and Will C from Brunswick. They're from my hometown. It's really nice to see like everybody putting in the work, putting out videos, putting out songs all the time. It's really nice to see the community working hard.
It was even nice to see Breezy and NDM come up from Nova Scotia this weekend.
Absolutely.
Yes, 100%. He was phenomenal. That was the first time I heard of both of them, and they absolutely killed the stage. And I was sitting there just jaw off the whole time.
Honestly, NDM had me completely captivated, and Breezy, like, I really look up to him because he's been doing a lot of the podcasts and the content everywhere in Nova Scotia, and he's working with Jared Slaughter and Yaru, and I've been watching their content, and it's like everybody feeds off each other, and I love it. Like the scene in Nova Scotia especially, it's really popping now, and I think it's time for Newfoundland to get put on the map.
I think so too. Newfoundland definitely has a handful, times 3 and 4 and 5, of artists that are so talented.
Actually, mind blowing. Like
All weekend, I was just like, there's another one. There's another. Who's that? Like, what is going on around here? Is there a bad artist around here? Like, who are you guys putting on?
Baby, she's bad for me. Baby, she's bad for me.